All right. Hello there, everybody. Hang on one second. Get my microphone over here. So, I hope that you're all doing well. I'm nervous, anxious, excited, all that crazy stuff. Oh, it's Mason and Rev, both resubbing. Yay! Wow, 45 months. So long. And 39 months. Y'all are nuts. So the move was pretty good for the most part. I think at least. So hang on, my thing is out of sync. I'm gonna see if there we go. Okay, now we're up to date. Hang on one second. Hey, look, it's EA. Hi, EA. Oh, and EA resubbing too. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so. Oh man, I'm hot. Ugh, I'm wearing this stupid shirt. I hate this shirt. It was just the one that was on top of the pile. So yeah, we're still getting like settled in and everything after the move. So yeah, it's been really insane. But the nice thing is that I actually have like actual space here now. Woo! So that's awesome. Just having like a decent amount of space between like myself, the computer, and the screen instead of like this is how I was before. You know, you really don't think about how much physical space you take up until you have more. It's just like you never know how much stuff you have until you have to move it all. And let me tell you, we have a lot of stuff. It's horrible.
Cheered. X100.
Incidentally, I haven't been keeping up with my formal workouts, but because the place is bigger, like just going up and down the stairs and wandering around inside the house, you actually get a decent number of steps at least. All right, so we're here with Vampire Survivors. It's a little indie. I think it's technically still early access game. I really like it. It's a fun game, and it relatively recently got some updates, so it's kind of neat. But yeah, I actually don't know who I should play as. Let's unlock a new person. These two people look very similar. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Moving stuff is quite the exercise as well. To be fair though, this week I was pretty much doing nothing but working, like doing my regular job stuff. This is a really weird place. Like this is a very odd thing. So you'll see what I'm talking about. It doesn't make sense. Like nothing in here attacks you. It weirds me out. So incidentally, one thing that I'm really glad about as an update for this is the game will now tell you what will enable your stuff to evolve, which is extremely helpful because we didn't have that before. And so I am a huge fan, personally. Now, normally when you go through one of the stages in this game, it essentially lasts for a total of a half hour. So here, you see how it says Evo and the lightning ring? So that means that once I get the lightning ring up all the way, then it'll be able to evolve with this. Oh, Pentagram's actually good? So I tried to get Pentagram evolved. Oh, jeez. It feels like forever ago, but it was probably only like a few days ago. I honestly don't remember exactly what it was. But yeah, I tried to get it evolved, but I couldn't. And I think it was actually on this level, too. So normally the way that this game works is you are playing through a particular stage, and it takes you, you know, and the idea is that you just want to survive for half an hour. That's how long the typical time is. For this particular stage, though, I don't remember if it's half or 2/3, but it's lower than the normal one. I just don't remember exactly how much lower. So this is mostly just for me to kind of warm up, because it's been a good while since I've played this. I'll still be able to do like one of the real ones, so no worries there. Incidentally, the evolution things are very annoying to get in this particular level as well. They got a new design for the clover image. So incidentally, it's been like forever, or it feels like forever, since I've been on. So I'm curious how everybody else is doing. Everything going okay and having a good time? What, Rev? You're gonna get your first tattoo? That's awesome. Are you going to the same one as EA went to? Or are you doing a different one? Either way, what's it gonna be of? Are you gonna get your burbs? Are you gonna be one of those fans who gets the burb logo so that you can prove to everybody that you're not a fair weather? Oh, we got Hype Train! Woo! Choo choo! I don't have any cool Hype Train stuff because I've only gotten like 3 Hype Trains the entire time I've been streaming. I do not have the raw power of the stream that others have. I remember I got this during one of the things that I was trying. And I was playing as the dude who starts with an evolution, or who starts with a revive. And so I remember I thought that I was dead twice. So I was like, no, I can't do it. But then it's just like, oh wait, yes I can. Oh, hang on, I gotta look at Discord real quick. That's an interesting one. Oh, gotcha. See that I just looked at that. I was like, oh, it's, you know, a rose, but it's not. I should have figured it was something like that. So incidentally, I'm focused on getting my weapons up because I've got most of the stuff that I need to evolve my weapons. So this way I'll be able to, theoretically at least, get them evolved faster. Because you need the weapons to be maxed out on level, but whatever the side thing is that you need in order to evolve them doesn't need to be fully there. Mostly I wanted to do this so that I could be in the hyper mode. Because when I first did this particular thing, I didn't do it in hyper. I just did it in the regular mode. I'd rather have my garlic evolved in this case because the garlic is directly adjacent to me, and so that'll give me a better direct adjacency damage. So it'll help me collect stuff more efficiently compared to the lightning one. Because you can see the lightning basically strikes at random spots on the screen. And so it can be tougher for me to collect whatever the things drop in this particular level. But yeah, overall, this is not a very evolution-friendly level. Yeah, see, Rev is like typing in words, and I feel like Marlin from Leonard Nemo. They say Leonard Nemo, from Finding Nemo. And I'm just like, it's like he's trying to tell me something. I just know it. That's basically how I feel right now. I will say it looks cool, and I guess it's one of those things where it's like if you know type of thing, and that's fine. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't play MTG, so I have no idea what it is. To me, it just looks like a compass. I'm just like, is this so that you never get lost, or so that you say like, I found my way through the wilderness somehow? I made it through. I didn't know how lost I was until I found you. Incidentally, you have to write that quote in with it, because otherwise it just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that's literally what I thought when I first saw it. I was like, oh, cool, he's getting a compass. I had no idea what it is. Because yeah, I decidedly do not MTG. I do not do it. It is not my shtick. Incidentally, I'm planning on recording my my first video here at the new place. If not this weekend, then probably like early next week, because well, I want to. Incidentally, it's not going to be very interesting because there's not really much I can do. All of my stuff is still in boxes. Like I have a very small number of games that are not in boxes, and that's mostly just because I wanted to get them out of the boxes. So like I got all my Cosmic Encounter stuff. Incidentally, I was super excited because my my Cosmic Encounter, my display case, my glass display case survived the move. I was legitimately shocked that that thing survived. It's like a POS IKEA thing. But it's a biatch to put together, and so I'm glad I don't have to put it back together. But yeah, just the other day, I got all of my calyxes down all of my shelves, and those sucked, because I had to mostly take them apart in order to get them in, and that was not fun. It's a very unpleasant thing to have to do. So I'm glad that I don't have to really worry about it anymore. So now the problem is going to be that I very well could end up with multiple things that can be evolved at once. And hopefully I'll just get like super lucky and get like a multi-evolution thing. Because otherwise I'm in trouble. I mean, not trouble, but... I do miss Leonard Nemo. Incidentally, that's something that I'm really sad about still. I'm so sad that I had to leave the fishies behind. But it is what it is. Now, to be fair, all of the moving injuries I got were self-induced. It was because I was moving stuff like from the garage down to the basement. So we ended up figuring that all of my workout equipment can be down here with me. So I'm in the basement. Y'all can't see it, but I'm in the basement of the place we're in now. And the thing is, the entire basement is unfinished, but it's also huge. So I'm excited about it, but at the same time, it's really not pretty. It's just it's pretty ugly. The problem is that I don't have the money to do any finishing right now, and so it kind of sucks. I wish I did, but I don't. So yeah, it's like there's no heat, there's no AC. It's just kind of whatevs. And so I just got a deal. Okay, so my garlic, my fire rod, and the lightning are all able to be evolved. Let's see what we get. Hey, that's the garlic. Nice. That's what I was hoping. Incidentally, I haven't seen the other burb. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it's like moving injuries and sports injuries are always the ones that you'll like never get rid of. They're always going to come back to haunt you at some point. But yeah, so incidentally, I moved all of my workout stuff down here, and as I was doing so, I scraped up. I basically got road rash on myself because I was bringing, particularly my bench. My bench was a biatch to bring down here, and it essentially started falling. And to catch it, I had to grab onto the sides of the miniature stairwell, but I didn't realize how close I was to the wall, so my elbow hit it, and I just scraped down on my elbow, like halfway down the stairs. And we're talking about like raw concrete block that I was scraping down. It's very textured and very unpleasant, and it literally just ripped my skin off. It was really unpleasant. But the important thing is that's done. Just like all of my game shelves are done. It was aggravating to do, but I did it. Yeah, I would love to have the new, that new, little thing, the little doormat. That'd be so fun. Probably not gonna happen, but I don't really care. I mean, this is the thing where it's like we wanted this to be the last place we ever need to move to type of shtick, and so it's like we've got time. The place is huge. We frankly don't have enough stuff to fill it, which is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And so yeah, we're just kind of sitting and, you know, just doing what we can with what we got type of thing. Incidentally, we've seen a lot of nice wildlife. We actually get like woodpeckers and a bunch of other birds kind of floating around. So it was really nice in like it's nice in the early mornings because you can hear all of the stuff. And yesterday evening we had a deer outside in our backyard just kind of hanging out. Which incidentally is something else I want to restart is my garden. no idea when or if I'll have the funding to do that. So yeah, between my, I think I had mentioned this before, that it's like effectively all of my hobbies are non-existent right now. I don't have the money to do them. I don't have the really anything to do them, unfortunately. So just kind of is what it is, sort of shtick. But you know, what are you gonna do? So yeah, it's still fun. But like I said, I'm glad because it means that we don't have to do like the double move thing. Everybody was saying it's like, oh yeah, just go ahead and move up and then just kind of hang out in like a small area or like a small place while you look for the final home. I'm just like, no, I don't want to move twice. That's the exact thing I want to avoid. I know we've got a ton of crap. I know it's going to be very unpleasant. And so I just want to do one move, have it done, and we don't have to worry about it. It's like, yes, we've got to unpack and everything, but we've got literally years, and we don't have to worry so much about it. So, not a problem. I'm good with it. So, but either way. So like I said, I'm pretty sure that it's either 15 or 20 minutes where this particular level ends. Like I said, most of the levels end at half an hour. I'm just trying to get a little bit back in the groove since I've not played in quite a while. Incidentally, I legitimately felt weird sitting down to play games again. It was just, I don't know what the deal was, but it was just like something mentally felt wrong. It was really, really odd. Incidentally, I've had what I thought was a really cool idea for a tattoo for years that I've been debating on and off about getting. I'll probably never do it, but especially now I probably won't. Oh, there's C, I'm dead. But I can revive myself. Ah, death got me, you guys. All right, so let's do. I don't know which, if any of these have something associated with them. I'm gonna start with this person. Okay, so I've not done Green Acres completely. We'll try it. This one's really tough. This one's a biatch. I am not a fan. So the way that this particular level works is that you've got bad guys randomly showing up from all of the other levels. So it's extremely aggravating. Because you have no idea what's going to show up. You don't know necessarily what weapons are going to be valuable or useful. And so it can be a really difficult thing to play in. I wanted to play it though because I've not, I don't think I've completed it. Like at all, whether with this character or anybody else. The problem is that a lot of times I like to rely on an initial rush to make sure that I can get as much as possible. Incidentally, Rev said that the pentagram doesn't suck, so we're gonna put that to the test here. Alright, so we're about to get another thing here. So literally every minute, you get a wave of bad guys. And like I said, in this particular level, the shtick is that the waves are non-constant. In all of the other levels, you know exactly what the waves are going to be. I mean, it's tough to memorize, but it's consistent through everything. And so like right now, I do not have by any stretch the best weapons for this. Oh, dang. That's tough. I'm thinking axe. It's honestly a really difficult call because the garlic would be really helpful. But the axes tend to be more helpful in longer runs because they do so much damage. This kind of sucks. I don't have anything that can evolve. Medusa heads. So the pentagram is interesting. It does exactly what you just saw. I don't know what the cooldown is on it, but after it does its cooldown, then it just explodes everything on the screen. The problem is that one of the things that explodes is is your items, or at least it can. As you increase the level on it and everything, then it becomes less likely to tear apart your items. Again, less likely. So you might think it a bit odd that I took the luck. Oh wow, that was awesome timing. Oh. Okay. So obviously this guy started off with these little cross things, and in case it's not obvious, they're little boomerangs. That's how they work. The problem is that they can be really difficult to use because when you the way that they work is the initial shot goes towards the closest bad guy, and because they go to the closest one, that means that their back end trajectory, so to speak, is going to be the opposite of where you most likely want it to go. So it can be really difficult. But we make do. So yeah, we definitely don't want to fill up the entire house. That would be horrifying. Like, no thank you. We're good without completely filling up the whole place. But yeah, I mean, it's been good so far. It's been like this has been the first full week that we've been in. I mean, I guess full proper week, you know, like Sunday to Saturday or however you want to think about it. Because I personally don't think that we can really count the... dang it! I blew up the dude who had the treasure chest. Bummer. So yeah, I don't consider like the first few days that we were here to be days that we were here, because we were just so frazzled and like we just had no idea. So yeah, we spent the entirety of the first few days that we were here just sort of setting up the essential stuff. You know, the TV, computers. No, seriously though, like we really had to have our computers, and like I got my desk here, because you know I wanted to have my desk proper. I'm not a huge fan of working in the basement, but it is what it is, and so I deal with it. And that's what I said. At some point, I really do hope that I'll be able to actually finish the basement and have, you know, walls of some sort. But yeah, whether I do it myself or have like a contractor come out to do it, it's still going to be pretty tremendously expensive, regardless. So, I know it's not going to happen anytime soon. But, you know, whatever. Casa de Eurogame. I mean, all things considered, seeing as how we've only been here for like 1 full week with our stuff because the movers came in on Thursday of last week, I think that we've done a really good job of putting stuff together and making the place at least reasonable. I mean, like, yes, we still have tons of boxes and everything, and we will for the substantial foreseeable future, but I'm okay with that. So, yeah. Incidentally, one thing I'm super excited about that is like the most first worldy thing ever is that I'm getting us set up for smart home stuff. So I'm really excited about that. Like we're doing proper full smart homing for a lot of stuff. Like we got the doorbell, we got the Wi-Fi extenders, we got like the little hub where we can, you know, do everything, and so now we're waiting to essentially we're waiting to see what happens with our housewarming stuff, because we actually put a bunch more smart home things there, and I'm like, before I do anything else, I want to wait to see if anybody gets us that stuff. But yeah, there's just all sorts of things that we're hoping for, waiting on, and etc. It's difficult, and I hate like going up and just seeing boxes and boxes everywhere. I'm just like, ugh. But again, it is what it is. So one of the reasons I picked this particular level is because I'm fairly certain I'm going to die. I'm only level 15 and we're almost 10 minutes in. That's not great. I should be leveling up much faster than that. But that's part of the issue with this particular level, like I said. Because of the inherent randomness, it's difficult to... it's difficult to have a good thing like that. So I'm hoping to get one of those big attraction orb things or something, I don't know. I'm mad that I missed out on both of the treasure chests that I've potentially been able to get so far. Oh, speaking of treasure chests. So one of the problems that I've got as well is that I don't know what evolves the pentagram. So I know it's got an evolution, but I don't know if I even have access to the item that evolved it. I don't have the luxury of being able to wait to see. Because the pentagram could go off at any second. Well, like I said. I do like that it didn't blow up all the items, but still. Oh, the evolved pentagram is OP? Nice! Now I want it even more. So I almost have the little boomerang cross thing evolved, which is okay. It's not great. Like I said, the thing is virtually impossible to aim. So that can be really frustrating. And part of the thing now is I'm just trying to look for one of those attraction orb things. So that hopefully, maybe, theoretically, I can get... Oh, shoot! That probably... Oh, wait, no. It didn't blow up the bat. Again, that's one of the inherent problems with the pentagram. That it's... Like, it's great because it's a massive screen clearer, but at the same time, it's extremely problematic because it can destroy everything. I should have gone with the whip. I'm dumb. Oh, you need to have evolved it once. Okay. That makes sense. Well, like I said, I don't know what the secondary item is that evolves it. So, I guess I'm just going to have to guesstimate. I'll probably have to think about it in the context of what do I know evolves other stuff, and basically be like, do I know of anything that evolves because of this particular item? I can't think of anything immediately. A crown. Interesting. Yeah, I don't recall anything evolving because of the crown, so it makes sense. I'm pretty sure this is a treasure chest bad guy. The big mud dude. This should evolve my... Yeah. Alright. Awesome. Run, 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 run! Aw, oh, son of a mother! Stupid pentagram. Now, does this... okay, so this doesn't have levels. Some of the evolved items have their own levels that you can then, like, increase. But... Holy for holies, that is ridiculously OP. I love it. I want it. Give it. Like I said, it's probably not going to happen here because I'm not in a great position as far as evolving or just leveling up at all. But we'll see. Oh no! Ay, 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 ay. I'm dead. It's okay, I got 2 revives. Hey, 25% chance to not erase items. No, 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 no! I, like, super desperately need health right now. This is good, too. Awesome. This is a knife! That's right, I went there. Now, if memory serves, once the knife is evolved, then it essentially is constantly firing. I believe. Oh, shoot! Freaking praying mantises. Dang it! Yes, yes, yes! Oh, beautiful. Gah! Gah! Get some! Get some! So as I'm going up, I'm just trying to see where bad guys are that will allow me to kind of carve a path forward. Also, I do apologize that I'm not paying attention to the chat right now. Oh, bugger. See, like I said, the evolved knife is pretty sweet. I'd like to get at least to level 33. Once that happens, this guy unlocks another revive. So that would be tremendously helpful right about now. I don't think I'm going to make it, though. Things are not looking good for me. Like, I'm doing my best, but I don't think my best is going to be enough here. My guy is just in too bad of shape. Oh, bugger. Hey, food. So the problem, obviously, now is that I'm not actually like killing any of these guys, and because I'm not killing them, I'm not getting any XP. So that's arguably a bigger problem than anything else I'm currently dealing with. Because right now I'm literally just trying to survive. And we're about to hit 20 minutes, which means that this is about to get even worse. I'm definitely not going to make it to level 33. Aye! Ah, dang it. Ah. Hang on. There we go. We got to do it. Oh, so yeah, certainly the evolution for the pentagram makes sense in that context. You're getting more XP and everything. Especially because as you're waiting for the stupid thing to evolve, and it rips apart probably twice as much XP as you'll ever get from it. Yeah, take my meds. Yeah, I mean, all things aside, it wasn't too bad at least. I can see the luck helping out a lot with the pentagram. Of course, that's assuming that you get the stuff that you need in order for that to work right. But yeah, so see, this is what my kind of no matter what stuff looks like. See, I should probably redo this and get rid of that. I'm just saying, Banished looks like an angry Italian. See, this I don't really understand. Why would you ever want Skip? I don't get it. It seems so stupid. Like, why would you skip over getting a level? I mean, you can see the snap, yes, but I'm just saying, like, just looking at the image, it looks like the angry Italian. What you talking about? I'm walking here, etc. I don't know. I mean, Skip just seems odd to me. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You know, with the bird thing. Well, either way. I don't think I'm gonna start another run because it's almost time for me to stop. And I do need to make sure that I stay at least pretty much on track today. So my goal for this weekend is to ensure that we'll be able to park our cars in the garage. That's my goal. I have no idea if I will actually achieve it, but yeah. I mean, Skip can save a run in the context of, like you said, if you're looking for something extremely specific, I can see it. But yeah. So, so that said, yeah, like I said, I've got work that I've got to do later today as well. So I'm going to be doing a lot of work, and and so that's going to be rough to say the least. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I've got a bunch of stuff arriving. I'm going to be working on doing the whole smart home integration stuff this weekend as well. It really kind of sucks because uh, like I work all day through the entire week, plus having extra stuff that I'm doing, and now on the weekends it's pretty much exclusively um, it's pretty much exclusively dedicated to doing unpacking and everything. So it kind of sucks because I don't get any time to just sit around and do nothing. But yeah, it's a biatch, and I still have like 30 some odd boxes of board games that at some point I will unpack. I have no idea when, but it's brutal. It's really tough. Well, and that's why I said, Rev, like we really wanted this to be our one big move that we'll never have to do again. Like we'll have our forever home, and we don't have to worry about, I mean, yes, we'll have to do maintenance and all that kind of stuff, but as far as moving out, we will never have to worry about it. The only reason that we'd ever move out is just if we ever feel like we need to downsize and just get a smaller place. But yeah, I mean, as it stands right now, the place is awesome and we love it. But yeah, I need to get to work because I've got not only work but also house stuff to take care of. So I got to finish setting up my workout stuff as well because I hate everything. But all right, well, you guys take care. So I am planning on being back on Monday as well. Not sure what I'm gonna play. It'll probably end up being this again. I'm not really in the groove of everything yet. Um, so having something quick and easy like this works nicely. I may also do Inscription with the Casey's mod. It's a really fun roguelike card game, very similar to Slay the Spire, if y'all are familiar. So yeah, I really like it. But that said, you all take care of yourselves. Have a good weekend. Have a fun time. Stay safe and be well. And yeah, if you guys have suggestions for stuff to play on Monday, let me know because my brain is pretty fried. But yeah, take care, and I will see you all around Monday, if not later on. And so yeah, hopefully we'll stay back in the groove. But bye bye.